What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gents, peeps and cronies? This is the Professor Goodfeels show. You know, if there's one thing I never learned from my mother, it is the importance of loving yourself. See, she indirectly taught me this because when I was younger and I saw her chasing after men and only really caring truly about love and not herself, when I got older and I started to question that as someone who used to do the same thing, following kind of in her teachings, I began to realize that no one is ever going to love me like I love me. No one is ever going to really take care of myself like I'm going to take care of myself, like I am taking care of myself and what I do. Because when I learned and I started thinking about it and I started doing my own research and understanding that, hey, I'm not fulfilled yet, I'm not whole yet, it's something still that I'm missing. When I started looking at what the things that she was doing as I aged and got older, I began to see that she was trying to find herself in other people. Just like some people try to find validation and they try to find self-understanding through money. Because now, you know, of course, during this time in the illusion world, the more money you have, the better off you are. You know, the better you must be doing. What kind of car you drive dictates pretty much that you've made it in life, that you're somebody. Just like sometimes when we see these certain couples or whatever, a lot of people want to imitate them because they don't have that love within themselves and they feel like, okay, if I get to this certain relationship status, I'm good. Because that pretty much is the typical thing that I started to understand when I saw how my mom was. Now, this isn't a sense of hate or anger or whatever. I really already kind of got past that part of my time. I got past the anger. I got past being upset and furious. Because when I see my mother care for someone with such love, care, consideration, concern, all that stuff or whatever, and I didn't get that as a child, I began to ask questions like, what did I do wrong? You know what I'm saying? What did I do to mess up? And just like I said in one of my previous videos, the way somebody treats you isn't necessarily your fault. It's how they view themselves. Because now I see, okay, you still trying to find that little piece of yourself that wasn't there. Again, this is not a bashing video, but this is to bring light to unloved parents who don't have love, raising children who only know love. Because as a child, you know, that's what you're instinctively born with. But when it's coming down to this whole thing right here, I just want to express to my viewers and my people out there, also too, thank you for 150 subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you. Appreciate y'all who follow my Instagram and stuff like that, liking my quotes and all that good stuff. But I really want to bring light to this whole thing just for that reason. For other children or other offspring who may feel like, okay, this is wrong, this is so on and so forth. Don't let anger or anything like that consume you. Because that's what like I said, I recently learned. When I see somebody that I grew up to be, okay, this is my best friend, this is my comrade or whatever, you know, love you dearly, there's nothing I wouldn't ask from you, you know. Now criticizing me for certain things or whatever, that person just doesn't understand. And that's why I mean too, that the matrix still got some of these people. A lot of our parents are still in the matrix, they still trapped. That's another thing too that helped me just let it go, because now I see that 9 times out of 10 you may not even get out of it. That's the reason why you can't go into depth with a lot of the things that I'm really speaking about. It sucks, but you know, that's just how it is. Everybody got choices. But like I said, with everyone else, don't hold no anger towards your parents. Don't carry anger around at all, because it's not good for you. I've been dealing with this kind of like for months, just trying to kind of understand, while at the same time still discover myself on my own spiritual journey and trying to just uncover what it is that I really want in life. You know, and now that I found it, it's no point holding on to these kind of emotions. I'm freeing myself from that kind of stuff. So anybody else who's dealing with this, realize it's not your fault. Or anybody else who's had troubles with parents, with various whatever other situations, realize it's just not your fault. Stay calm, be cool, and continue to find your way and mentally separate yourself from that kind of energy. Physically separate yourself, spiritually, emotionally, because they still on their way too. They still trying to find themselves, even at 40, 50, 60 years old. You still trying to find yourself, because nobody got it together. We just look like we got it together. So y'all take it easy. Stay smooth like butter, slick like hair grease, and keep on pushing towards everything that you want in life. If you're thinking about it, if you had dreams about it, thoughts, whatever, that means you can achieve it. Your higher self is telling you, you have this thought because you can actually do it. Y'all take it easy. Stay smooth and show the world who you are.